What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now, ladies and gentlemen, there has been so much hot news coming out recently about Call of Duty in general. So I've been, as you know, usually double uploading a lot recently, and I'm trying to pump them out as fast as possible. I don't want to push it and try to post 3 a day. So, be patient with me. I'm going to try to get everything out at a decent pace. I have some more content dropping tomorrow as well. Hot topics that I want to get out as soon as possible. But for today's video, I want to talk about the perk selection that was recently, data mined behind the scenes when it comes to the next Call of Duty game that Treyarch is going to be going ahead and producing. And honestly, there is a lot of good here and a lot of positives that I think you guys are going to love to death. But there is a little something in there that is a massive problem. And if it is truthfully implemented, it will literally destroy. I'm not lying to you guys. It will destroy the core multiplayer experience. But of course, ladies and gentlemen, before we go ahead and hop in, if you guys are interested in more content just like this, by all means, like I always say, I upload daily here at 8 in the morning Eastern time, and on the occasion when it's hot, it's a lot of good stuff coming out in COD, I upload twice, another time at 4 p.m. Eastern time. So hit that bell so you can stay notified on all recent uploads. And last but not least, we do stream pretty much daily besides Sundays over on Kick. So if you guys are interested in live streams, want to chat it up, or even hop into our open lobbies, by all means, you can find a link to that down in the description of this video. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and list off all the perks first and foremost. And then near the end of the video, I'm going to showcase the final perk that's going to be one of the biggest issues that we're going to have within a multiplayer experience. Of course, all of this information was produced by COD Warfare Forum over on Twitter. But this is the first page right here. Covert Ops, which is cold-blooded, undetectable by AI targeted systems. You guys know what that is. But there's also a section after that you can see that says Covert Ops Extra, that is still visible to recon drones, but cannot be marked. Is that like the pro perk? Are we getting pro perks in the next Call of Duty game? Is that what's happening here? Because that's all I can think of for, having one version of it and then having a quote-unquote extra version. What do you guys think? You think we're going to be, getting pro perks? Next up is Blast Shield, the obvious one, increased resistance to explosive damage. Then we got Scavenger, resupply ammo. The usual, you know what it is, man. After that, it's Extra Deadly, which gives you an additional lethal equipment. Then Hardline, reduced kill streak. We all know this one. But then there is a Hardline Extra. Again, pro perk, question mark, that reduces specialist perk cost by 1. Also, does that mean we're getting specialists in the next Call of Duty game? Because, I love the specialist bonus. This might be something else. Again, they might be bringing specialist, back into the game. I don't know, the BO3 specialist, BO4 specialist, that stuff, but I don't think they will. I think they're talking about the specialist package, which I was really disappointed to see that they didn't bring that into Modern Warfare 3, since that was Sledgehammer's, idea. They're the ones who pretty much put Modern Warfare 3's multiplayer together back in the day. That was their creation. It's kind of sad not to see it in this game, but, also that's kind of cool low-key, Hardline was already, a useful perk to be able to get streaks faster, but if you can get your specialist bonus faster, maybe that's not bad. I don't know. This could be something completely different. Let me know what you guys think. Then Scavenger Extra. So the Scavenger Pro again. I don't know if it's pro, but Scavenger packs provide throwing knives. So I don't know, because doesn't Scavenger already resupply your lethals? I don't know what these are, man. I don't know what these extras are. Then you get the pads, which reduces your health regen delay by 20%. That's pretty good. You got your typical EOD, the bomb squad, all that good stuff, man. Wasn't that already up there with Blast Shield? I don't know. I don't know if they're doing multiple versions of this. And I think that the numbers at the very bottom, I think that's for Warzone, but reduced damage from non-killstreak explosive and fire, reset fuse timer when picking up live grenades. Maybe not. I saw some other images later on that look like they're all Warzone perks. So I don't necessarily know, but, again, that's another perk that's in the game. I'm assuming that sounds like it is for multiplayer as well. So I don't know. Maybe I'm going a little crazy here. This next section, honestly, I feel like a lot of these perks are from Warzone, but there are some that stand out pretty nicely. Like, for example, the Quick Fix perk that we've been asking for a long time now. I thought they were going to add a vest into Modern Warfare 3, the current one that we're playing here, that added a Quick Fix ability, but instead they added in a Ninja Vest. Again, I'm going to talk about that a bit later. But man, at least it's coming in the next game. That's fantastic. Also, the one at the very bottom that says bullets you fire briefly mark an enemy for you and your squad. Again, probably for Warzone, but that could also work pretty nicely for multiplayer as well. It could be obnoxious, though, I could see in a multiplayer experience. It's probably a lot more handier in Warzone. But again, it's variety, it's something new. But again, a lot of these things are like, the contracts and, Warzone type of stuff. The next section here, I feel like I've already mentioned some of these like EOD, but they also mentioned the EOD extra. When picking up a frag grenade, resets the fuse. That's pretty good. The extra lethal, already talked about that. Extra tactical, whatever. Spawning with an additional tactical, all that stuff. Flex. I don't know what that is. Is that the description under it? Delayed triggered explosives while sprinting. Warns of nearby enemy equipment and reduces combat noise. Sounds interesting. Of course, you get Focus. Focus is a typical perk that we've had in the past. Reduce flinch when aiming down sights and extend hold breath duration. This is a good one. Honestly, not really for sniping, but if it's a lot of flinch on the ARs and SMGs, this perk is extremely viable. I remember back in Modern Warfare 3, it was pretty much the same thing in the OG game. Not the new Modern Warfare 3, the OG Modern Warfare 3, where it was exactly that, but I used it for my actual weapons, not for holding my breath. Of course, you get Ghost, hide from enemy radar. We don't have any confirmation if it's going to be 24/7 Ghost or not, but I'm assuming since it's Treyarch, fingers crossed, that's going to be the case, that it's normal Ghost, not 24/7 Ghost like Infinity Ward does. Grave Robber, which is scrap dropped guns to get extra attachments and ammo. Cannot pick up dropped guns. I don't know, whatever that is, man. Strong arm, throw equipment further, the usual. And then Ghost. And the last one says blocks detection by enemy radar sources such as UAV, portable radars, and heartbeat sensors while move up. There's our confirmation, ladies and gentlemen. You see, I didn't read this beforehand. This is like a first impressions right here, ladies and gentlemen. You guys are witnessing it, firsthand along with me as well. So we got it right there, basically, okay? While moving. That's phenomenal. Yeah, I kind of believe that Treyarch would go ahead and do that. They also got some other interesting perks mixed in here. I'm not really going to go ahead and cover too much more because it's kind of a lot of the same stuff that I keep seeing over and over with a slight, mix in. Like I saw a guaranteed quick fix. That's fantastic. Like the real quick fix, every kill that you get, you regen health, and if you're on an OBJ, you regen health. That's amazing. But then there's the final perk, which literally ruins it all in my personal opinion. Now, of course, I don't know if this is like specifically something for the game mode, the third person mosh pit, because, maybe they have to make it a perk to make you in third person, and that perk's only available in the third person mosh pit. So, you can't access it any other way. It's like on by default once you go in, but they need to make it a perk in the background to make it actually function. I don't know what it is, but, as you can see, perks, it says under the perks category, move and fire from the hip in third person. ADS is in first person. This is not something that I am looking forward to if this is going to be an actual perk within the game. I know some people might find it interesting, but you should never, ever, ever mix third person with first person in a same, match experience. If they're separate playlists, that's phenomenal. But you should never, I repeat, never mix third person with first person in the same game experience. If other people are forced into a first person experience and the only way they can get into third person is by using this perk, that should not be, available in your regular 6v6 vibes. It's too overpowered. The amount of advantages you can get by, third person peeking every single corner and then quickly going back into first person to aim and get your kill is absurd. It would literally break the game, and it would become a default mandatory perk. I'll repeat that. A default mandatory perk. Being able to check corners is so crucial. And if you could do that and have that advantage over others, people are going to do this. So I don't know. I want to know what you guys think about this perk right here. Do you think this is the real deal? They're going to have a third person perk within 6v6, just normal experience? Or do you think that this is, for a third person mode and behind the scenes? I'm curious what people, who actually have to code and design this stuff have to say, because, that's where the real information is going to come from. If I have any developers or anybody who codes or knows about this stuff, please go down in the comment section and share some info, enlighten us, give us some information here. So we can understand, because I'm wondering if they do have to do it that way. Do they have to code in a perk to make sure that, in a specific third-person playlist, that perk is active? Or, I don't know. But from what I see, it looks like it's going to be a base perk. But, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have for you guys. Like I said, go down in the comment section. Let me know what you think of the perks that are going to be coming in. Well, I guess coming in. This is all data mined information, but this person, I've seen some good stuff from them. So, I'm going to be honest. I wouldn't be shocked if a lot of this stuff does get implemented into the next Treyarch title. So, like I said, let me know down in the comment section if you think it's legit, if you don't think it's legit, if you like what you see, or if you don't like what you see. But by all means, if you enjoyed today's video, leave a like. If you hate it, leave a dislike. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell if you can be notified for more content just like this. We post daily here. And last but not least, I do stream over on Kick daily besides Sundays. By all means, if you want to find that link, I got it down in the description of this video. But as always, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.